Welcome everybody. So today is not the usual day for esports content on my channel, but with the recent changes in the rosters around the world, we have massive things to talk about. As such, I'm just going right into it. There's a lot to talk about. Starting as usual in NA. Going over the confirmed changes first and then the rumors. So Kumo, Golden Glue and Bang leave Evil Geniuses. So with Bang gone, they don't have issues for import slots with Huni and Svenskeren. But now, well, they need an entire new bot lane. And well, we see who will join them. Hornstar also leaves Golden Guardians. And a rumor has been confirmed. Nisqy is in fact leaving C9, which is further underlying the Perkz rumors. Under leaves Evil Geniuses, so more and more people are leaving this team, as well as Zeyzal as well. For Dignitas, they also lose 3 of their players, Viper, Phoenix and Froggen, so both mid laners, and yeah, in Viper a decent top laner, I'd have to say. For Immortals, we have more people leaving teams, so the free agents market is growing. Not many are joining, but more leaving. So Smithy and Haku are leaving Immortals, and yeah, not only Hornstar is leaving Golden Guardians, but also Closer, Demonte, FBI and Huhi. So yeah, that team also lost a lot of their players, and with Hornstar, Closer and also Demonte as the NA mid laner, as well as Huhi, they lost many of their important players. So yeah, interesting to see who they elect to get for the new season. Closer and FBI already have found a new team though. They're joining 100 Thieves. So yeah, 100 Thieves. I'm not sure about the import slot situation on the team, but yeah. Let me check that for a second. So, with Sunday and Ryoma being not NA players, they are full on import slots. So yeah, FBI, as far as I know, is not an NA resident yet, and Closer is as well. So yeah, that's a strange move. I mean, Ryoma is probably not a player they want to hold on for too long, as his performance wasn't that astonishing, but a player like Someday is, yeah, it was the bread and butter of the team. So I assume with Closer and FBI joining that they're not able to hold Someday for their team. Moving to some CLG. So Ruin, their top laner, leaves the team, and another rumor is confirmed. So Broxer leaves Team Liquid and is joining up with CLG. So yeah, CLG getting some top players, you could say. Not sure about their import slot situation, but yeah, Broxer is just one as of now. So let me check. We see that yeah, there's another import slot coming in, but that's something we'll talk about just in a bit. So about some rumors, we still have some interesting rumors here. So Raze, the AD carry of Legacy, already talked about that in the last episode, is still heavily rumored of joining Immortals, which will make some sense as Immortals has lost some players. Now they need some more. Sword Art to TSM, so not a Korean support, but a Chinese or Taiwanese. So yeah, that is some sort of a rumor I do not really believe in. I mean, Sword Art is somewhat old, so maybe yeah, Suning and he don't want to play with each other anymore, and he wants to move away to retire and play some fun games in TSM. And then lastly, Huhi to 100 Thieves. I mean, yeah, 100 Thieves always stacked with import slots, so Huhi and Demonte are the major NA residents that a team like Hungry Thieves could get. So yeah, that's also a very likely rumor. Moving on to EU, we have also many changes. So Febiven leaves Misfits, and yeah, while he's not as good as he was 5 years ago, still a very good and experienced mid laner. So yeah. Then for Rogue, Finn and Vander are leaving the team, and while Vander hasn't found a new team yet, Finn is actually joining CLG. That's the other import slot I mentioned before. So Finn and Brox are on the same team, which is CLG. And then we have Odoamne leaving and yeah, joining Rogue instead. So he leaves Schalke 04 and he's joined Rogue. Also leaving Schalke is Dreams. So yeah, they're losing some of their players. I mean, which is a bit understandable, they weren't really performing all that well, so they need to do some adjustments. Similarly, Vitality also are letting Mowgli go. And now for the most major change so far, Perkz is actually now confirmed to leave G2. I wasn't really believing in it, because he was a highly competitive player, and for him to leave G2 would mean that he is in fact giving up on Worlds and so on, which is a very strange thing for him, as he's, looking at his past, he's always striving for victory. So joining any other team but G2 at the moment would mean that he's giving up on all of that. If he's moving to NA, then he's completely given up. That's not even flaming, but yeah, NA winning Worlds with 3 NA players and 2 import slots, that's very unlikely. I mean, many players want to play with Perkz, so there's a chance for a super team forming, but then again, a super team besides G2, yeah, very, very strange. Maybe G2 as a team is collapsing, I don't know, I think not. I mean, that would be very strange. Yes, they haven't been winning Worlds, they got one MSI victory as a present, but still, they were the team with the best chances to win from, in the last years from any Western teams. So him leaving, is diminishing his and G2's personal chances of any World Championship victory. So yeah, very strange. There's huge rumors of going to C9 for quite a lot of money, which, I mean, Nisqy left the team, so an import slot is ready, and mid lane is also ready for him. So maybe that's true. And also there are rumors of him going to some European teams, because, besides Fnatic, right? There were G2 offered him to European teams, but I'm not sure if they're willing to afford it or if they can afford it. And also if Perkz would like to play with any of these other teams. But we have to wait and see. Many of these decisions are made personally, because I don't think these European teams could offer him more money than C9, but maybe he wants to play with certain players. We have to see. So going over some minor rumors. Treats from TSM to SK. Broken Blade is still rumored to move to Schalke, which makes more sense with Odoamne now gone. And then lastly we have Nemesis to NA. So there are many rumors about the mid laner for Fnatic changing. I don't really believe in it because of Nemesis personally. Over the last weeks and months, having often said stuff that he's not going to leave Fnatic. I mean, maybe times have changed, but not really sure about that. Also for Fnatic, who else are you going to get? Who is a mid laner you believe to be better? I don't think they are going to get Perkz. I don't think they want Perkz. I don't think Caps is leaving the team. And as such, Nemesis is actually the 3rd best mid laner in this position in Europe. And even from Western regions, I don't think you want anything, or even if you want something, I don't think a Jensen, for example, or a Power of Evil is better, or so much better than a Nemesis. Okay, leaving the West behind, moving to Korea and Asia as a whole. We have some interesting changes here. Dove leaves Sandbox, and then we have some really interesting stuff coming with KT. Semi-interesting, I have to say. So KT, they are keeping their coaches as of now, but nearly all players leave. So Soan, Bono, Kuro, Tusin, Ray, Smap, Malrang are all leaving the team, leaving only Aiming and Yukal for now. And yeah, a few days later also Aiming was leaving the team. So only Yukal is playing for KT as of now. There are some interesting players now on the market. Kuro, Tusin, Ray and Smap all have like good experience while not being as mechanically strong at the moment. Then so we have Viper and Lehens are leaving Hanwha Life. A good bot lane is coming off this team, so they might join another team as a duo, which is very likely. And yeah, maybe it's KT, I don't know, we have to see. But yeah, it's a strong bot lane, and one of the only things keeping Hanwha Life in many games. So yeah, that's a massive loss for them, and for Viper and Lehens, maybe they are able to join a better team. Talking about some teams, so it's a sad day for all of us. So Jinner has disbanded as a team, and yeah, I was hoping with the franchising maybe they were able to buy a spot. I mean, they had a huge sponsor, but now with the second league, the Challengers Korea, being given up upon for the franchise program with academies, Jinner seemingly doesn't want to stay around anymore. Maybe they come back in a few years if they are able to buy a spot. I mean, in NA we also saw with the introduction of franchising that there were many teams selling their spots after just one season. So maybe, yeah, there's a hope for a Jinner comeback, but that's still very unlikely. So yeah, that's very sad for all long-time Korean fans. Jinner was never really a super team, never, but they were fun, and yeah, we're able to have some good times because of them. Yeah, they will be fondly remembered. But going back now to the main issue of this video. So Afreeca also losing some players. So Mystic and Jelly are leaving the team, and Ben, their support, or their other support, is retiring actually. So Ben also had a long career, many plays and many actions done with Mystic. They were a duo in China as well. So yeah, end of a career for him. I mean, he did very well, never winning actually much, but yeah, had some very good performances, especially in China. Lastly, for Afreeca, Spirit, their jungler at the moment, becomes their academy coach, so he's also retiring from pro play, which is also quite sad. He was like not the most mechanically gifted player, but he was very creative with champion picks and champion builds. Many of you may remember him from his time at Fnatic. Well, maybe many of you don't want to remember that time because it wasn't very good, but yeah, to lose him is not that great. But I guess we need a new generation of players coming, and with the academy system, more talent can be developed in the region. So then also, as rumored, massive changes on Dragon X. Doran, Chovy, Deft and Carrier are leaving the team. It was rumored that 4 players are going to leave the team, especially Chovy, so yeah, that's now said to be true. And yeah, Carrier is then joining T1, so Effort and Carrier will be the supports, and the substitute support Curry also left just a few days ago. So yeah, Effort and Carrier have to compete for the support position, which is a bit strange. I mean, I would have liked the Carrier move for T1, but I'm not sure with keeping Effort. So yeah, that would be very awkward for Teddy, not only because he's good friends with them, and then he has to choose between his friends yeah, for whom he is going to play with. It also is very bad, in my personal opinion, to have too many players who are swapping positions. Meaning, so one game he's playing with carrier, then he has to adjust to carrier's playstyle. Then one game he's playing with effort, he has to change his playstyle to match efforts. So yeah, this huge burden on Teddy's part, and also their practice will be cut short because they need to practice with both players. I'm not a huge fan of these double positions, but we have to wait and see. Maybe effort is going, maybe effort is moving to academy, maybe carrier is moving to academy, I don't know. Yeah, I like the carrier move, but yeah, it has to be seen how it's executed. And then lastly, for the confirmed changes, Griffin in the challenger scene also lost many members, but one of the most noteworthy one is obviously Nehan. So yeah, maybe he's joining a top league team, maybe he's joining an academy roster. He's certainly quite skilled. Moving on to some rumors, before the video gets way too long. It's rumored of Scout. He was rumored to join the LCK. Now the rumor is that he's moving to Gen G, so that is probably also indicating that BDD is leaving Gen G, which is okay. I didn't think that because he's playing for the team so long, but maybe maybe they want to get Scout. Not really sure if Scout is an upgrade to BDD, but maybe it's because of the financial situation, I don't know. Then it's rumored that Mystic, who already left Afrika, and yeah, it's rumored that he also is going to retire and become a streamer. So Mystic and Ben, the bot lane of Afrika, is both rumored, or more or less confirmed, to retire into a streamer life. And the last rumor, also concerning Afrika, is Chovy moving to Afrika Freaks, which is, well, it certainly is a move. I don't know if it's a good move for Chovy personally, because we have to look at Afrika's roster. Keen and Fly are the only ones left, if I remember correctly. Let me check. Yeah, Keen, Fly and Dread. So yeah, they have a jungler, they have another mid laner, which will be then changed to Chovy, and Keen is already a great top laner. Remember, they also got Lyra as a coach now, and yeah, Dread's contract is actually extended, so Dread will stay for at least another year. So yeah, probably he will move to the team, because yes, like Chovy and Keen, that would work really well, but overall the team is not really complete. Maybe, I mean, Afrika Freaks doesn't have a bot lane as of now, and with Viper and the Hands on the market, maybe there's something here. Then we have to look for a jungler, because no offense to Dread, but he's not really a top tier jungler, and maybe a Keen, Chovy, what is it, the Hands, Viper, maybe they're going to do a super team at Afrika. I don't know, but it is at least some possibility. Now, leaving Korea behind, moving to China, we have some more or less interesting stuff, but mostly concerning, yeah, so Boulder leaves Rogue Warriors. If you don't know him, he's quite a good player, so I'm going to mention this, but not going further into it. Gimgun and Khan are leaving FPX, which is a massive change. This is a free import slot for FPX, and yeah, there are rumors of some Korean top laners going to China, so maybe they're looking into that. Khan is probably going into military service, because he's also quite old. Not sure what's going on with Gimgun, but yeah, FPX lose their top laners. Sword Art is actually leaving Suning, so this further fuels the rumor of him joining TSM, although I still don't really think that. I mean, the language barrier from Chinese to English is, it's quite a burden. Then a confirmed rumor from the last episode, Kramer is leaving LGD. So yeah, Kramer was set out to leave LGD for Korea. So yeah, maybe another Korean AD carry comes into the scene, filling some open spot as of now. Then Flame and Hoyt are leaving down 1. I'm not sure why this in the China part, but anyway, Flame and Hoyt are leaving down 1. Nothing major, but yeah. Then back to China. LGD is also losing Langex in their top lane position. So yeah, they need some new players, but yeah, the off-season has just started, right? The 16th of November is usually the day the Asian off-season starts, because many contracts are always from the 16th or 15th, and then for 1 year. So yeah, it needs to pass this day for major changes to happen. Then Sandra is also leaving LNG. So yeah, maybe, I mean, he's a good player. This year wasn't his, and last year was a bit iffy in the summer split. But yeah, 2018 I think and 2019 spring were quite good from him. So yeah, maybe he's getting another chance with a good team. Yeah, let's hope for him. Going over some rumors. Most rumors are concerning coaches. So the LNG coach Stake, you probably heard his name, is set to go back to AHQ. And there are also the rumors of AHQ getting LPL seat, but yeah, they have not been reassured as of now. So maybe, yeah, maybe not, but yeah, that's something. Then it is rumored that Marta, who is now a coach if you didn't know, from RNG, is moving to JDG, also coach position obviously. So yeah, that's an interesting move. And Warhorse, the coach from FPX, is also rumored to leave. Then going to the last rumor, which is actually has been confirmed just today, SMLZ is leaving OMG to LGD. So yeah, LGD getting a new AD carry for Kramer, and yeah, OMG further losing a good player. SMLZ, if I remember correctly, he was on the Rogue Warriors roster of, what is this, 2018? Probably at 2018, where Rogue Warriors was actually a very good team. He was there with Doinby, and yeah, they were quite good. He was a good AD carry as of then. But then, yeah, with some teams like IG and TS and FPX like booming in the last 2 years, him and other ex-Rogue Warriors player from that time have, yeah, been a bit of their shadow. So, lastly, moving to some global news, we have Crash leaving J-Team. I mean, yeah, he's a Korean import slot in that region, has experience on many of the LMS region teams and now PCS teams. So yeah, J-Team losing some sort of experience there. For UL, Gadget, their AD carry, or their bot laner more precisely, is leaving the team. Not really sure about that. Maybe he's joining a European team, but for him personally, I think unless there are in-team issues, this is a very strange move, because UL was already dominating the league, and with Gambit losing Diamond Procs, their only competition should have been weaker now. As such, UL should not have any issues with dominating their regional league. Then moving to Turkey, Supermassive is suffering some heavy losses. So their coach, GBM, everyone knows him, right, is leaving. Also Armut, their very good top laner, is also leaving the team. And then lastly, Snowflower, their support, their Korean support, is also leaving the team. So yeah, Supermassive losing massively, but yeah, that has to be expected. Usually teams that do well in play-ins from the wildcard regions are then being bought by other teams from the major regions. So yeah, you can expect Armut to go to a European team probably, or to an NA team. And yeah, Snowflower, maybe he's going back to a KT, which lost most of their members, as he has played on the team before. For GBM, I have no idea. Maybe he's joining another Turkish team. But yeah. So, this was a rather long video. I'm sorry for that, but if you watched till the end, you have noticed that there was many changes we had to go over. I skipped over a few, didn't go into too much detail on others, but some stuff like perks, yeah, you have to talk about that, and I didn't want to wait a week. Also, with more days coming up, the video would have been even more longer and extended. So yeah, hope you liked it, hope you learned something new. These esports videos are quite interesting to see how the rosters are shaping up, which teams are using how much of a budget, and which players are prioritized. And also every off-season is always a time for careers to end, with Ben and probably Mystic as of now. Yeah, it's quite sad, but it's also always the chance for a new beginning for many new players we don't know about yet, coming up from the challenger scenes or academy teams, and then moving into the main teams, and then yeah, showing the world how it's done. It's always a new start and an end at the same time. Yeah, this is it then for today. We see each other at Sunday. Yeah, hope you stay safe, healthy, hope you have a great day. Till then,